Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? I was very worried that you guys wouldn't be able to hear me, but I see the noise on the mic, so I think you can. But who the hell knows? Y'all, words. I'll wait till you guys tell me. If you guys can hear me, how was your day? Mine was okay. I went to the dentist for the first time in a while. Let me tell you, there's a reason I avoid that shit. It is not fun for me. Especially when like they poke and prod at your gums. And they're like, yeah, like you've had some like gum recession. And I'm like, bruh, I literally can't tell. I'm half asleep when I brush my teeth, so. But you know who I think doesn't have to brush their teeth? Monsters. And that's the theme of tonight's game. Because we're playing Monster Prom. If you didn't know. So, yeah. I know I'm early, technically. Probably like about 15 minutes, but, you know. Better. I prefer to be early than to be late. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just insane, but that's how my world works, okay? Let me get the game loaded up. I played this for like a little bit when I first got it, but I don't remember it too much. Oh wow. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. So many things are happening. What the hell? Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, wow. Didn't know there's a new game. Okay. Let me turn down the volume. Whoa. I can hear myself think now. Okay, let's do this. Hi, WC. Yes, yes, I do very much love Monster Prom. Ben was actually the one who said that I should play it, since Halloween is this Friday. And I wasn't planning on playing on Friday since I'm gonna be passing out candy, candy to all the little kiddos. So, yeah. Okay. I feel like it's been a while since I've been here. Hi. I too love stream starting OS. Ooh, good call, Ben. Yes, yes. I actually don't know like the last time you were in stream, unfortunately. Not judging. People have lives. Um, I just like seeing y'all. I like seeing y'all and talking to y'all. But no judgment. Y'all have lives. Let's see. Is it doing what I want it to? Hello? Are you doing? Ay, ¿qué pasó? See, I think it like works and then it doesn't. And I'm like, okay. Oh, there it goes. Love that. Love the delay. Okay. I'm glad that you're doing well, Bagel. And I hope you're doing well too. WC. Is this working? Can I play with a controller or do I have to use? I'm just gonna... I don't actually know if I have any progress in this game. I bought it in a bundle when the road tripping one came out, and I love road trips, so I felt I needed to. But yeah. Okay. Mod tool. What the hell? You can load mods? You can't see it, but my mouth is a gasp. We're not gonna do that right now. Whoa. This game goes a lot more in depth than I thought. Okay, but the reason why I got the road tripping one is one, I like road trips. I really, really love road trips. Um, and two, I really love Monster High. Um, so yeah, and this just gives me Monster High vibes. Can me and Bagel play? Yeah, here. Give me 1 second. Just for safety's sake, because I don't know if like. Okay. I don't. I want to keep the code private. That's just my own personal preference. Okay. Create. Okay. Yes, but y'all can play. WC. This I feel like this is the type of game where Twitch can play from just here. I don't know if that's possible. Um, but okay. What I'll do is so WC, do you have this game? If so, then I will send the code to you, and if not, um, I will just like add another player and make it for you guys. You know, I don't think there is. Let me look it up. I did want Ben to play this with me, but he's doing something tonight. Monster Prom Tube/Twitch integration. Oh, okay. So there's no way to do it with YouTube, I believe, but there is a way to do it with Twitch, but I don't really know how to do that. But WC, you just tell me if you wanna, if you have the game and if you wanna play. If not, then we might just play the single player route. I like the guitar. I do not have the game, but just adding a second and possibly third character, just like asking what we want to do on our turns. Pretty much, yeah, we can do that. Okay. I'm gonna do a player for me, and then a player for chat, and then we're just gonna go from there. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. We're doing 2 players. Should we play the classic or should we play DLC? I have not played either, just FYI. This is a vibe. Classic? Okay. That's one vote for classic. WC, what do you say? What's DLC? I think the DLC is just like adding more people to date. Okay. Bagel, this is basically just like a dating sim, but you're dating like monsters. You know, like hot teen monsters. You know? Imagine Monster High, but a dating sim and more adult. I've only ever played Monster Camp before. I've only played the Monster Road Trip, so. Um, I'm okay with doing DLC, but it's up to you. Okay. Well, okay. WC, I know you want to do DLC, but Bagel needs to agree to do that too. You guys can't agree, then I'm just gonna have to choose for you, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to force y'all to do something that you don't want to do. Also, I just realized that this is off, and that makes me mad. There we go. That looks so much better. I bet you guys can't even tell what I did. Okay, we'll do DLC. Okay. Full game or short game? Let's do short game. And then if we like it a lot, then we'll do the long game. We're gonna share a controller because y'all are chat. Okay, but let me read. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay. I am gonna do the little zombie. Okay, not a zombie. She's not a zombie. She's giving Frankenstein vibes, okay? And you know what? We're going her. We're going red. Cause cause my name is Aries. And that is a fire sign. Okay. And we're gonna do. You can't. Okay.
Let's start a fire.
Ooh, girl. Okay. Do you guys want to be the shadow dude? Do you want to be the zombie dude? Or do you want to be the little Frankenstein girl? I like the fire hair lady. She's cool. Girl, I just chose that person. I gotta stick with the bit, man. Well, you guys decide. I'm gonna look up if there's like timed interactions. Because if so, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Up to UWC. I'm leaning towards the Shadow Dude. I feel like I usually like Frankie Stein girly. Shadow Dude is also very cute. Let's go Shadow Dude then. Okay, Shadow Dude for chat. I'm just gonna name it chat, you know? And we're gonna give y'all the they pronoun because y'all are a they. Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have waited. I should have waited to name him. We can go back. I swear. I don't want to go back, but we can go back. Let me just keep reading these off. So if we do go back, then we can just span through it. I already read that. Miranda Vanderbilt. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Girl. Polygeist. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam Delayancourt. That has to be a Lestat reference. That's fine, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. We can play this game again next week, and then I'll definitely name it Chad. And I'll get Ben to play with us. And then we can all bully Ben. Make sure that Ben doesn't get who he wants to date. We love bullying Ben. Liam Delayancourt, a hipster vampire whose standoff demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard. Iconic. Doesn't Jacksepticeye voice him? I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. No, that's That's definitely Jacksepticeye. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin. Gotta love the German last name. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Okay. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Cool. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many ways. In so many different ways. I can talk. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay. I don't know if it's me first. Okay, obviously it's me first, but I don't know if it's gonna go all the way through me and then you guys. So we'll just see. Um, what would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be fun, full of thrill and danger. A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. Um, the phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great lover. Um, the phone number. Okay, chat. Just to make it easy on you guys, just type the number option that you guys want to do. So the sharp panel will be for 1, nutritious breakfast option 2, and then phone number 3. Can I go back at all? No, I cannot. I can't go back. So once you make your decision, that's it. One, okie dokie. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets. I feel the need to explain them in detail. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all the time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther visually devours my enemy. Classic. I'm gonna do a fat diet. Okay. How would you curse your enemy? I believe Bagel is deciding this one. So, I'm storing this information away from later. So far, I think WC is a little daredevil. Also, doesn't really give a shit about themselves. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Am I? I am kidding. Um, I was about to buy a Red Bull earlier, but now I'm regretting not doing that. I really should have bought that Red Bull. We also have Marley attending today. She's on my bed instead of under my bed for once. I don't think she's been feeling very well recently. Okay. Okay. Number 3. You got it, Bagel. Okay, so I just get the charming ones a lot. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac sign. Okay. The rad sword on fire, the cute pup, the happy-go-lucky egg bill, the now canon lovers, the rich bitch, the randomly arranged set of stars. I'm gonna do fire. You're okay, Bagel. Don't worry. So let's do Sword and Fire's 1, Pillows 2, Rich Bitch 3, Cute Pup 4, Canon and Lovers 5, and then Stars 6. I believe WC, this is on you. I'm going three. Three is the funniest one. True. True. Ooh, you got Oberlin. Okay, okay. Same number set up as the last question, just FYI. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I would panic because that's what real organic people do, and I am a real organic person. Same, same. I suppose I'll binge my favorite anime for the 34th time. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. That is giving what's that Vault show? Fallout. That's giving Fallout. 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? Okay. How are you gonna go out, Bagel? Six? Okay. Okay. I thought there's gonna be more. Number four is gonna be Jeff Bezos. Exactly. Okay. Um, where am I gonna go? Hmm. I am gonna go to the bathrooms because that's where all the cool people are. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. I literally am on fire. What do you expect? Um, by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give zero shits, but gain two boldness. You're washing your hands when you can't help but overhear Zoe, Miranda, and Polly chatting in one of the stalls. OMG, yes, Derek the Wereslug is thick. I put him in one of my fanfics, and there was more than a little authorial insertion, if you know what I mean. Derek is, as you say, thick, but my more refined taste predisposed me towards Chelsea the dapper succubus. Everybody wants to hum Chelsea. She's a succubus. That's how it works. You want to know who I like? Who do you like, Polly? Yeah, who? Tell us. You know that desk in Mr. Fishman's chemistry classroom? The one on the third row, second from the left? Probably. What about it? I am thirsty for that desk. Check it out next time you've got class in there. Tell me you wouldn't want to fling it around the room in a fit of ghostly rage. What the fuck? What the fuck? I was not expecting that. Okay. Polly's got a point. That desk is pretty built. It does have a certain refined quality because the legs are made of metal, and metal is literally refined. True. True. Ah, yes. Desk fuckers unite. Okay, Polly. Desk fuckers, but they're supposed to be you fuckers. You've got to concoct a scheme to get yourself to the top of their bucket list. Hire a hitman to kill every other crush. They just mentioned living yourself as the only viable option. Yandere, core much? Pit yourself against those other punks in an online poll. Prove your objective superiority. I'm gonna do poll, because, if I come out last in the poll, then I'll consider taking them out. But it's baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. I keep getting charming. Devious friend that you are, you create a Twitter poll guaranteed to supercharge your popularity. In the poll, you ask which one between Derek and Chelsea, the desk in Mr. Fishman's classroom, and you is most likely to be named Aries. What? I don't get it. You win by a landslide, and then you retroactively edit the title of the survey so it reads, "Who is the hottest and sexiest student at Spooky High School?" You head back to the bathrooms to check on the results of your clever scheme. What's this? Aries has been rated as objectively sexier than all of our hottest crushes. Ah! Oh, I'm so devious. This is a bigger stretch than that fanfic I wrote where Damien had sex with the entire Willis Tower. Hey, the people have spoken. It looks like we were wrong about who's objectively the hottest person slash object at our school. When the people of my kingdom speak, we usually just throw bread at them until a girl go away. Marie Antoinette Corps? That might work in your kingdom, Miranda, but these aren't your subjects. These are people on the internet. They must be correct. Very well then, I suppose we were all officially attracted to Aries. I'll be honest, I didn't really think that was going to work. Go you, I guess. You gained 2 creativity and 1 charm. Okay, chat, where do you want to go? It looks like you cannot go to the same bathroom as me, so you'll have to choose something else. I think Bagel chose the last one, so, it's either up to WC or you guys will have to choose together. I wonder if I can make a poll. Can I make a poll? I don't know. While you guys decide, let me see if I can put up a poll and maybe that will be a little easier. Okay, WC wants to go to the library. WC, do you want to decide with Bagel, or are we just doing? Are we still just switching between you guys? Okay, okay. Cool. We're going to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Polly, "Hey baby, let's party." How could you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately. "Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame and that needs to change." See, it's a costume party, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. This is definitely Monster High. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Convince everyone to participate in a mandrake root chugging contest. It turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader. Although I think for these, I also choose like the dialogue option. The next turn, Bagel chooses location and dialogue. You guys do whatever you want. I am just your puppet. Here. Okay, maybe the poll will make it easier. Okay, that worked. That worked. That worked. Cool, 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 cool. I'm smart. I'm smart. Wait, did you just change your answer? Okay, 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 okay. Sexy excavator. Not so creative. Later that night, you're hanging out at the party, waiting for Polly, wearing a shirt that says, "I have unpaid taxes." There is nothing more sexy than tax evasion. When suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door, "Halt! Tax evader!" You turn around expecting to see Polly with her sexy vest and pocket calculator, but it's actually a grizzled tyrannosaur in a business suit from the Department of Monstrous Revenue. DMR. Okay. As you flee the scene, you see Polly about to put on a lab coat and goggles. Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, did you think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney? I was super high when I said that. I'm actually a sexy chemist. You're going to need a regular chemist after the beating that Tyrannosaur gives you. You lose 2 money and 1 boldness. Dude, you just lost the money you made. That's sad. Everyone chooses an activity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Player order is decided based on how silly it would be if the next hottest dance move among millennials is based on mimicking this activity. I don't know what this is about. Um, we're just gonna do random. Okay, chat, you're first. Oh, okay, I see. So it was just like letting you guys go first. Okay. Um, where do you guys want to sit? I'm pretty sure you guys haven't chosen your crush, so can I? Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna play with the mouse and keyboard. Satanic snacks, iconic. Um, because yeah, I think it's up to Bagel now. Near the vending machine. Okay. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Um, like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our. Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I use fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would the point? What would be? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You can wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Iconic, but also terrifying. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Chat will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? Okay. My word, the steak is cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood quick. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Okay, how you want your steak cooked? Let's do another poll. Poll, 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 poll. 1, 2, start poll. How you want your steak bagel? Okay, okay, okay. You want it just to confirm. Just to confirm. You want it like less cooked, man. You want it less cooked. Really? Okay. All right. Quite right. Quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn. Guess I'm gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stash of cash of money. A thick stash of. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More unfortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy! Okay, who do I want to sit next to? We're gonna go next to the dog. You sit down with Scott and Zoe just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming. Bruh. Bruh. He's so fucking hairy. Okay. Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza. No pizza. Blah, blah, blah. No pizza. It's Scott. No, Scott. It's not pizza. I'm a special diet where I only eat sanity. Girl. Girl. What the fuck? I guess she is in like an eldritch being, so. Ooh, sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein. He is such a himbo. I swear to God. I do kind of want steak now, though. Girl, same. I would kill for some like roast and like a bowl of spicy noodles and like put the meat of the roast in. Ugh, so good, especially with like corn and some egg. Love that. Okay. Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead. So smart. What does sanity taste like? Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain? I don't think I've eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks. No, let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh? What? What? Okay. I've had pizza. Is that close? Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp. I can't eat shrimp. I'm allergic to shellfish. Fun fact. Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I? Well, it's not really for mortals. But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve this situation. Scott, sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I brought? But what if Scott uses this crazy straw? Just because I like to see people suffer, we're gonna give him the hot sauce. Oh no, cholesterol! The original C word. Cunt? Is he talking about cunt? Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily peeing in orange. Peeling in orange. I did not mean to go for her, but I wanted the dog, so. That sounds sort of bad too, but what I'm really worried about are my arteries. Cashew me, bro. You happily oblige. 1 cashew, shrimp, and weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming right up. Oh wow, this food looks like a tiny crime scene down the hatch. That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can? My mouth exploded. It caught on fire and exploded. No more mouth for Scott. Get punished, himbo. Get punished. This is your crime for being hot and dumb. No, Scott, I can still see your mouth. But I can't see my mouth. And whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine. So if I can't see it, it's not real. Ooh. Okay, dude. Sorry, can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore. Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier, while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Nice. Not what I meant to do. Everyone choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I'm gonna be so honest. I think for this, we just click random, you know? Sanity is not nutritious in the slightest, just tasty. I don't know. I've never made someone go insane. Or at least I don't think I have, so. Who knows? Rip Scott's mouth. Also, what's wrong with being hot and dumb? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just funny. It's just funny. That's all. It's like God decided, oh, hey, you can't be smart because you're already too hot. So now you get to have one and not the other. Okay. So we're just doing random. Okay. I just whatever.
Let's do this.
Okay. There's no real way to tell where people are. I'm gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo, when suddenly, never fear, my lady, I will save you from this lascivious cretin. What the fuck? Okay, it's the interdimensional prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock. If I had one. Whoa, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants? Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own. Well, I am persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so am cursed to roam the earth forever, eternally on fleek. Is this exact on fleekness? It is this exact on fleekness which I seek. For you see, madam, I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours! Ours? This could be bad. You know Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke. You've got to stop this madness. Throw a party so dope. Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension. A party with sex lasers. Marry the prince yourself right now. Don't judge me. By the powers vested in you by Quickie Marriage Licenses.biz, you now pronounce yourself married to the interdimensional prince. It is a beautiful ceremony. You wear your white gown and everything. Your uncle won't stop weeping and congratulating you. But how did this? I don't even. Whoa, dude, you didn't even tell me you were already married. That's sleazy AF. But I wasn't. Too late to backpedal now. Prince creeps a lot. Get back in your dimension hole before I tell the whole internet what a skis you are. And you, I'd be mad at you too, but you just look too gorgeous in that gown. In the subsequent divorce proceedings, you get half the prince's castle. You also gain 3 money. Doing things out of spite always works. Mac is canonically married now. Girl, I wish. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me do a poll really quick and nope, takes backsies. Mac is married to this animated man now. You know, he gives what is it called? He gives like Howl vibes. Is it Bagel's turn? I don't know if it is. Here, let me get a sticky note and then I'll write y'all's names on it so I can keep track, because I've already lost track, let's face it. So give me like 1 second. It is, I think, my turn. Okay. I trust you guys. I feel bad for not keeping track, so. And then Beagle. Okay. Okay. We're going outdoors for Bagel. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Ugh. Oh my god. Sorry, I was drinking water. Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual. Oh, hey, chat. I'm just hovering a little low today. Girl, that jacket looks so cool. I want to steal that right now. Everyone seems so hype about love, but I love being hyped. But I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake. Am I right? I had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Stare deeply in their eyes for 14 hours. Okay, both insane. Bagel, which one? Is there like a pun I'm missing with this drug addict ghost? Yeah, I think it's a play on Molly, which like is like another word for a drug. I don't know which one. Cops, please don't come for me. I'm obviously stupid. Is there a secret third option? I don't know. I don't think so. Is this something? Oh no, that's just mine. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just the two. Um, but Polly, Molly, and then like I think it's like a pun on Poltergeist and Molly. You know? I think that's the joke. One. Go with one. You got it. OMG, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or it gets me laid. Loved, not laid, not laid, loved, in love. With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later. Hey, so I went on a date the other night with this super cute humanoid, and I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like you suggested. It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared and more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost. So we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes. Next time, I'm going to try and work my way up to 25. Polly, and love for 25 minutes. Maybe the next time it will be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes. Or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart metaphorically to love and gained it. You've opened up Polly's heart metaphorically to love and gained two charm and one smarts in the process. Nice. Nice. Something happened to chat. Oh, lucky, lucky. Maybe this is like the third option you were talking about, Bagel. Okay. I believe it is WC's turn. Can I? Okay. You are having a quiet evening with a coconut and totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly phases in. Okay, I think y'all are gonna go for Polly now. I think that's where y'all are going. Sub chat, you planning on coming to my death day party? It's gonna be lit! I'm going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poisoned, of course. Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die again? You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Think of all the cute ghost dates we can go on, going to haunted houses on Halloween and actually haunting them? Walking through walls to get where we want to go, appearing in turns to reveal perspective and truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. Respect. You know, all the classic ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating Aries. So I guess my question to you is, when do you think her death day party will be? What? No. Dude, not Polly asking you about me? Girl, I would be so hurt if my crush, like if the guy that I like was like, "Hey, um, do you think your friend is into me?" Like, brother, that shit hurted. Okay, like we should become a ghost soon-ish, at least. I'm not super patient, but I do think she parties down and could party even further down as a ghost. Aries, that reckless bastard eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you. She'll be dead by noon, probably. Aries is gonna be around a long time. Trust me. She already has a place reserved in a retirement community and is taking up bingo. And probably an expert and be and has taken up bingo and become an expert knitter. Game over. I mean, game not over. Not for a long time. She's gonna die. An old, old monster. What do you think? Am I gonna die soon? Or am I gonna have like a long life? Your decision will predict when I die. IRL. So if I die young, it's your fault, chat. It's your fault. This is good. This is good music. It is getting kind of annoying though. Let's face it. Wait, huh? How much do you want to die, Mac? Not that much. Just a little. No, I'm kidding. But make the decision because that really decides it. Ooh, depends on where I'm going when I die. That's a big determinator. Oh, the game audio is too low. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Yes, go back to the menu. The shop now has a map, so vintage. Settings. We're gonna go to settings. Is that better? Oh, okay. Two then. Okay. Audio. Is audio okay? It's a little too loud for me. So I'm gonna try to edit on my side. I can click shit. Wow. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. It should be okay now. Hopefully. If not, then I can turn it up more. Okay. Wait, what? No! What? No! Bruh. No! Bro, that's so annoying. Oh my god. That's so annoying. Bruh. Bruh. I don't know how to fix it.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Okay. I think it's fully reset. That's so annoying. Okay, let me see if I can look it up. If not, then whatever. Monster prom game reset when Oh, okay. So it says once you start, you have to finish. You do not have. Okay, I'm looking at the Reddit. Hi, Dice. Sorry. We were playing and I kind of got confused. Okay, yeah. So there's no way to save the game, so we're kind of just screwed. Okay. Do we want to continue doing it where it's just going back and forth between WC and Bagel? Or do we want to add in Dice to that too? So it's going in between you three. While you guys decide that, I'm going to read this stuff off. You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and see no issue with being raised by it. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. What is going on with my eraser? You'll see it, Dicey. Okay. So part of the game is you have to decide on like traits. So this is a good time for the poll. But like you have to make decisions, and those decisions like decide if you get like more character traits. But what we're deciding right now is like, what is it called? You're just like your base traits, you know? Okay. I made the poll so it's a little easier for y'all to decide. No, okay. what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, we'll do that, WC, don't worry. Bro, this is not unanimous. Yeah, that's why I was doing the poll. So for your traits, we'll do the polls, and then, yeah. Okay. Has everybody voted? Should I cut the poll short, or should we, keep waiting for people? Because I see that there's other people watching, which, hello, hi, I'm Aries, aka Mac. We're playing Monster Prom because Halloween is this Friday, and I'm not going to be streaming on Friday, even though I said I would. But I'm not playing this Friday because I'm going to be passing out candy to all the little kidders that come to my house. It might end in a tie with more than 2 options, though. I don't know, understand what you mean by that, WC. Let's face it. But whatever. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I did not get to do that. That's so cool. It would be funny if I could tie it. Bruh. Okay. I'm gonna end the poll, and we're just gonna go with 3. Because I don't know if other people are gonna vote. But that's okay. Okay. What did you guys say? You said 3. You're so fun. Which is the coolest mythological creature? A sphinx who's super turned and ready to party. Oh my god. Here, let me get the poll in for you guys before, and then I'll read it. Okay. A sphinx who's super turned and ready to party, and she wraps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she wraps the riddles. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool, and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? The invisible hand of the free market. I'm gonna do Sphinx. Yes, I will make the case. I will make the decision in case y'all tie. I'll probably just do like one of those like randomizer reels. Yeah, okay. I now have a randomizer wheel ready to go whenever we need it. Yeah. While you guys decide, I'm gonna go see if I can turn on my laptop so I can look at chat from my laptop. Because it's a little annoying having to go between my phone and my PC. Because every time I click off of the game on the PC, it just goes this. It just like closes the game, so it's a little annoying. So, oh, y'all. Okay. You guys already chose. Okay, number 2. So creative. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Okay, let me get your poll in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only do 4? Bruh. Okay. We'll have to type it in the chat. I'm sorry. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you guys will just have to type it in the chat. The person hates the outdoors. The person lacks taste. The person is mediocre. The person is boring. The person lacks manners. The person is a coward. Manners. Manners make it the man, you know? Okay, y'all decide. What do you not want in your potential lover? Okay. Sorry. I got up so I could get the laptop. That's dead as shit. That's what I get for not charging shit. You just outed all of the vampires of you see? Bruh. Okay, here's the thing. Twilight. Those vampires love the outdoors. They specifically moved to a place where they could be outdoors. So, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, WC. I see it, and I respect it. Ooh, good. So many fucking voices, man. I've never been interested in anyone. I also like dirt. Same. I literally chose my career. What would be the most appealing and love partner? A very tsundere personality, 50 gigabytes of RAM, soft fur, tentacles, sharp wits, or a taste for party. I'm gonna do sharp wits. Okay, chat. Chad, tell me. What do you want in your partner? Tsundere? It's like, okay, they are very on the nose, let's face it. Tsundere is like someone who doesn't like really shows their feelings. Here, let me look it up, actually. A tsundere is a character archetype commonly found in anime and manga, characterized by a dual nature of being initially hostile or aloof towards someone they secretly care about, eventually revealing a softer, more affectionate side. The term combines the Japanese word tsundere, soon, to turn away in disgust, and dere, to become affectionate. Tsundere characters often exhibit traits such as being standoffish, combative, or cold, but they may also show moments of warmth and tenderness, especially towards their love interest. The concept has become a significant part of anime culture, influencing various character designs and storylines. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm saying tentacles and ram. Bagel, you're gonna be the deciding vote here. Give me those 50 gigs of sweet random access memory. Hell yeah. Okay. You guys got Calculester. He's voiced by Jacksepticeye. Did you know that? Okay. Sorry, I'm setting up the randomizer wheel. Pick your wheel, pick your wheel. Okay, that's set up. Okie dokie. Okay, okay. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I went to the bathrooms last time on the first turn. Oh right, I gotta make sure that we're keeping track. Where? I love being this way. I just love being this way. I had my pencil, and now it's gone. Bro, that's my favorite pencil. What the hell? Have I gone insane? Bruh. What happens if we try to steal their man? My man? Bro, I don't have no man. I'm in this game alone. I'm kidding. I have y'all. Bruh. I just had my pencil. That's actually kind of so annoying. Kind of so annoying. That is so annoying. What am I saying? Oh, I'm stupid. I found it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to... I have a little sticky note with everybody's names on them, so I remember who's doing what first. So we have WC, and then we have Bagel, and then we have Dicey. Okie doke. Bruh, is this chat not keeping up? Is my computer just stupid? Footwear is just a piece of land shoved to the feet. What the fuck? What the fuck is that coming from, dude? Okay, just a random thought. Okay. Sure thing, Bagel. Sure thing. Okay, I am going to go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Okay? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. High school plays standards. You gain 2 creativity. Sigh, woe is me. Sigh! Girl is dressed up as a literal Princess Peach. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. As I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. Girl, you were just given the biggest ass sigh, trying to get our attention. Shut the fuck up. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was ejected from our school's water polo team. Prince Daisy? That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Don't judge me. I'm not good with names. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without heavily armed seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Girl, I think you're playing the wrong kind of water polo. Perhaps I've offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant, stenciled card with their sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Okay, so, there's blackmail, or there's food. You can buy their love, or you can, buy their fear. Hello, Marley. Have you come to join us? Do you want to choose? So cute. You're so cute. Okay. I want to do a food. Why, yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs. The food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. Okay. Okay. I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelet. Oh no, are you okay, Dice? ATM? At the moment? Oh, okay. I think he meant to type tired AF, not tired of. I was reading that as like you were tired of the ATM, which honestly, same. I hate ATMs. Okay. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs so we can all remember how generous I was. Sweet. I mean, less sweet in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo Club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gave him 2 charm and 1 creativity.
All right.
Okay, chat. Where do you want to go? I can't do a poll for this because there's not enough options. So, WC, you just type what you want, and I will input it into the game. Everyone does. I just said I'm tired. I feel that. I feel that. I don't know how everyone's week has been, but I have had a long day. I went to the dentist this morning, and then they poked at my teeth for like a really long time, and I came home and my mouth was hurting because it always does after the dentist. And then I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to do around the house because we're having people over for dinner tomorrow. And then I took our dog to her puppy training class. Okay. Guys. I know Dicey wants to go to the library. I know Big wants to go to the gym. But remember, we're taking turns. And I believe it is WC's turn. Because I was trying to fix the audio for Bagel. And we cut WC's turn off in the middle of it. So we're gonna let WC decide, unless they're gone. And if so, then we'll just see. Fun fact, I got braces when I was in the third grade. I don't really remember why, but I remember somebody saying that like it needed to get done like really, really badly when I was younger. And I was like, okay. And then I got not made fun of, but like people kept on saying like, oh yeah, like you're really young to have braces. And I'm like, okay, can you help me get this going out of my braces? So yeah. Okay. I got them off eventually. Like, I think like a year and a half later. Because I remember, like, leaving. I remember being in 4th grade, and then my mom taking me out of public school and putting me into, like, homeschool. Which didn't last very long. And then, like, I still had the braces around this time. Okay. We are going to the bathrooms. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Oh, okay. So this, like, okay, it starts off the same as, like last time, because I remember choosing this last time, but I guess whoever like shows up, it just like depends. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears. Hey you look like you've got nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom because walking is for losers, and also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. Not good. Just to be clear, do you, as chat, want to go for Damien? Like, is that who you're trying to romance? I'm gonna leave that in the air. I was just writing something down. Okay. But I won't take any lame ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. Okay, well, okay. I know you want to go after him, Dice, but it has to be unanimous. Okay, that's how it works in this house. That's it. You do not care one way or another. Okay, so it's up to Bagel to decide. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and writing you. Kinky. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about that giant gelatinous 50-nose creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Okay, this is a good time for a poll. Is it? Bagel said, yeah, he's cool. I don't... Okay. Sorry. I will write down that y'all want Damien. But Bagel, I believe it is... No, Bagel, I'm just stupid, okay? It was in the chat. Your message was in the chat. I was just stupid and I didn't see it. Okay? I swear to God. I don't like either of these choices. Girl! Those are the choices you have. So, deal. And it's not even your choice right now. It's Bagel's. It's Bagel's. Wait, no. Wait, I'm so confused. What were we doing? Okay. I can't remember if it was like every like decision we like switch, or is it like every time segment that we switch for you guys? Read it for me, please. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about that giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Those are your choices. The first one is a goat, and the second one is a creature with a lot of noses that has a booger problem, I guess. Both sounds equally worse. Okay, we'll just do one. You mean like Judas the goat? The sociopathic... Socio... The soci... The I can't say this fucking word. The sociopathic murder goat who lured all those other goats into a sniper fire in the Galapagos Islands. What the fuck? Okay.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the worst creature now. So sickening. I'm going to gallop into prom on that caprine bastard like the spawn of hell that I am. By the way, Judas the goat is real. Research the war on goats and prepare to be disturbed. You gain +2 smarts and 1 boldness. I'm looking that up. Judas the goat. A Judas goat is a trained goat used in animal herding. Judas goats are trained to associate with sheep or cattle and lead them to a specific destination. Okay. There's like an actual there's an actual article. Sorry, we're doing a tangent. Oh, I can't read it because it's freaking, you need subscriptions to do everything, bruh. Okay, then we're gonna look at dictionary.com. A goat that has been specially trained to lead sheep or other livestock, especially to the slaughtering place in a stockyard or meat processing facility. A goat fitted with a radio transmitter that is released in an area to find and join a herd of wild goats, guiding conservationists to their location by means of the radio signal, used to control populations of wild goats considered invasive and destructive. A person who betrays followers or dependents, often unwittingly, as the tool of the enemy. Okay. So, just like Judas. Got it. Okie dokie. Okay. I'm pretty sure for this we said, just randomize. We're just gonna do that. Okie dokie.
Let's do this.
Now we're gonna eat lunch. Well, I'm gonna go sit next to the cat.
What's up?
It's a shop? She's a fucking shop? Okay. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that will might be needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay. Ooh, events. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, this is kind of cool.
No refunds.
Cool.
All right.
I guess I just bought a corpse. So, I believe it is Dicey's turn to choose. So Dice, where do you want to sit? Where do you want to sit at the lunch tables? Top left. Top left. Cause Damien. Okay. When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? I love his outfit. I'm gonna be so honest. He looks so good. For the last time, Damien, a substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy. Literally giving Lestat de Lion Court vibes so hard. Bruh. What if we wrote the death threats on really fancy paper? Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of realpolitik has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. I have no idea what he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire a menu less pedestrian. Sure, either way, we're stuck in the last bit. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to. Yes, we indeed have encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic. A white plate with a single sprig of parsley in the center, the essence of minimalism. A bowl of knives, the essence of knives. Okay. See, okay, this is where I got confused earlier, because when we were in the bathroom, that was WC who decided to do the bathroom, but it was Bagel who was deciding what to do in the bathroom. So, do we want to let WC decide what to do for this question, or should Dicey continue to make the decision? And then for the next time, for the next turn, Bagel can decide where we go, and then WC will decide what to say, just to reset it. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I'm going insane. Okay, so we'll let Dice decide this time, and then the next turn for chat, just to decide to go somewhere. We'll let the Bagel decide where to go, and then WC will decide what to say. Yeah. Dice, if you can't decide, we have the pick wheel, which I'm gonna put it in the chat. If it will die. Boop. Don't worry, Bagel. I forgot to. That's on both of us. So, now we know. Now we know for the future. Freaking, I would choose the first one because it's something, but also nothing. So let's go with knives. Yeah, I think the knives one will get you in closer with Damien, which I'm pretty sure you guys wanted. Like, you want to take him to prom, so. Now that's interesting. Knives seems a bit didactic. That's a good word. We'll see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what didactic means, do you?
Rad.
Nope. But I do know how funny it will be to watch a bunch of nerds try and finish a knife bowl. Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding a daily knife-eating contest. There are no winners except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious. And you, who came up with this? Knives aren't edible, but at least it's something. Damien, that's not food. Honestly, yes. But also, neither is like a sprig of parsley. Like, dude, what the hell? That is literally nothing to sustain your body on. The mouse cursor looks weird. I think it's supposed to look like your phalange bone. That's part of your finger. It's supposed to be like your little finger. Let's trade places. We're doing randomize. This is gonna be good. Fair? And chat is going again. Okay, bingo.
All right.
Bagel, where do you want to go? Either way, you're getting starved. Just a reminder that the cat is the shop. So yeah. I don't know what the map does. Because I saw that we could do mods, I might mess around later and see if we can, like, I just want to see what it does. So I might mess around later and give myself like a bunch of money with mods. Let's go gym. Okay. Gym! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
All right, class. I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. I will not let you down, Coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants. Bruh. Finally, we're the adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called? Not the magpies. That would be a platypus. I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror. Well, don't just stand there. Shoot them what you got. Clear the course. We gotta go native, man. Oh, wait. Fill up my beer. Whoa, have a look at them. They're so cute. Slay them with kindness. Okay. It is WC's turn. Because we're making up for what happened earlier. WC, what do you want us? What do you want us to do? Bury the platypus. A platypus. Bury the platypus. If I had a nickel for every time there was a Terry the Tiger reference in this game, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice. Two. Alright, let's say it was kindness. You got it, dude. You spread your arms like Jesus, and walk straight into the intertwined mess of animals. Valid. You've already committed to your first hug when you suddenly remember that half of these animals are venomous and the other half are poisonous. The cuddles you receive have been weaponized by nature. Coach, do something! Monsters aren't supposed to swell that big! This is an outrage! I'm supposed to be the craziest murderer at this school! Don't worry, you two. The power of youth will expel the poison! Needless to say, it didn't. You do get a bunch of weird STDs though, and you also lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. What the hell?
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's go to class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. I killed us. You nearly did it. You nearly killed us. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no! It's the 4 most hateful people in school. Ugh. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste. Ha! Yeah, what a noob! Carrying your corpses is for noobs. Ooh, a corpse? I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Oh, okay. Good night, dice. I hope you sleep tight. I hope you get lots of sleep. And good sleep. Lots of sweet dreams. And I hope when you watch the VOD, you think it's funny. I think we're having a great time so far. Okay. The 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. As a school's most social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy and I don't appreciate such puerile. That's coming on the list. FYI, I have like a list of words that I don't know because of this kid. For me to look up later because I have like a little journal of words that I just don't know. So, also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly! And also I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says. Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and social hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Yes. Not so wealthy. You quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse. I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose money. Wait, look! The corpse is actually a Burger Queen? Damn, you're so poor. Your best piece of clothing is actually the paper bag from a fast food chain you sometimes use as a hat. So you were going to eat this corpse?
Ugh.
Disgusting. Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows. Give me that. Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while. You're completely right. It is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry. I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral. I always suspected Aries was into fast food and necrophagia. What the fuck is that? I was not expecting a game about fucking dating monsters was going to expand my vocabulary. But here we are. You have poor eating habits written all over your face. Still drunk. And so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of underseasoned and dry. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Bruh. That weekend. Ooh! Oh, hell yeah!
Let's do this.
On Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that the chef opens the oven to get your pizza. Damien appears from the flames. Oh! How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery! My dude! I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't let it get to your head or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats. Here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not feel attracted to your body. Chad! Oh my god, that's good. That's good. He's blushing. He's blushing. That's so cute. Okay. You know the one, always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexually stupid, and with the nice booty. But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dads always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law all seem to think that shooting someone to check if they're the one is not very legal. They have strongly recommended that I do all that on what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining is for losers, and since you both know Chad and are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me, what would Chad do if I were to shoot them? Chad is all about getting shot. They go to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shots are the only thing they do when partying. So I think you can give them a shot. Believe it or not, if you were to shoot Chad, they would not be into it. Hashtag true story. This one. Oh! You're welcome, Chad. You're welcome. I just got you your boy. Whoa, that's convenient. I have the feeling dating me would increase someone's chances of getting shot or stabbed. You don't get to be as big an asshole as me without making some enemies all along the way. I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Chad is so into getting shot is a relief. I fucking hate guilt. Brother, don't we all? Don't we all, brother? The tables have turned. I got to go eat my breakfast. BRBs. Okie dokie. I hope you enjoy your breakfast, bagel. Although if you eat a bagel, is that cannibalism? Because your name is Bagel? Okay, it seems my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something nice. And who knows, if they are into getting stabbed, I might add some spice into my foreplay. If you know what I mean, brother. I mean shooting Chad before having sex with them, just to be clear. Wowie! You're welcome, Chad. Both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway. You get 3 charm for being such a good friend. You're welcome. Hey, Dom. Cool. Party!
Let's do this.
Okay. I still have the fucking corpse. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? That day you spend some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way! I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than.
Always the same with you.
Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh great, it's the Coven. What are you 3 doing here? Studying because this is a library out of school. Gasp! Spies, villains, impersonating us! What? What? Don't you see, Vera? Those 3 are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you 3 didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't follow your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses, just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin, so she's clearly dark Polly. Whoa, Polly, just no. Oh my goodness, bitches is the only way from witches. Good lord. Say, would you 3 mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never! Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. What? Are we talking about the apocalypse now? Oh boy, if you don't figure it out a way to get the Coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Whip out your rooster, which is hate roosters. Chop up all the study tables with a big axe. Let's do rooster. Ah, no. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Jesus Christ. No, get that filthy cock away from us. Didn't think I'd ever say that on stream. Good thinking. Witches are repelled by the rooster, as it is a symbol of the dawn. No, roosters are just mean, and we don't want to catch any diseases. Fine, we're leaving. That's even more proof that they're our evil twins. See, I love C words and P words. I too love animals. As we say in my kingdom, the chicken is the tuna of the land. Alright, they're gone. You can put your chicken away. Though you did use them quite skillfully. Vera's so impressed, she lets you sit on the first meeting of the boss-ass bitches. You all throw so much shade, your rooster decides it's nighttime and goes to sleep. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
All right.
Okay. So Dicey went to sleep. So The decision reverts back to WC. WC, where do you want to go? Yes. Okay. What part of the map would you like to go to? The bathroom. Okay. You've been to the bathroom twice, you dude. Do you know that? Is your bladder okay? That day you skipped class. Okay. Intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. You really have. But you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Master Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. Girl! WZ. Oh, right! The water closet. Okay. I'm going away for the weekend to detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured Selkie piss on whoever opened it. So Selkies are canonical in this world. Love that. Why can't I be a Selkie? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Do it. Just fucking ditch. Do it. Cross-species, economic, and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention. I find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all. So he can be Ferris Bueller, or this can be The Breakfast Club. I personally love Ferris Bueller as a movie. So it is really an iconic movie, let's face it. Although, okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but apparently Ferris isn't like the main character. He is the narrator of the movie, but he's not the main character. He's not the person who goes through like a significant change in the movie. That role is for his best friend, whose name I'm forgetting. Like, we're gonna on a road trip. Are you choosing the first one? What? I'm confused. But like his Ferris Bueller's friend is the one who goes through the change. Like he goes from like being like super rule oriented, which I totally understand, to like just not giving a shit. Like yeah, that's basically it. Okay. We're ditching. Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they going to do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desks, jerk off into the potions,
Fucking metal.
and I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc! Well, you may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Dude, he loves you so much. Okay, where am I gonna go?
Let's do this.
Who the fuck are you? Purely because I want to talk to the cat again.
Catch you later.
All right.
Okay. I believe it is Bagel's turn, but I do not know if Bagel is still with us. They are not dead. Let's be clear. They're just eating. So, I'm just gonna wait. And if Bagel doesn't like choose in a little bit, then I'm just gonna let you decide WC, and then after this turn, Bagel can choose the next two to make it nice and even. It is up to me. I want to sit next to the cat girl at the shop and maybe buy something. I don't think you can because I sat next to them. So, oopsie. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be up to you, WC, and then we'll just let Bagel decide again later. I do not believe you can sit next to the cat. But hey, Damien is right here for when if you want to go talk to him. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Sorry. Wait, actually, can you? No, you can't. Oops. Sorry, dude. Wait. So. The kid sitting by himself. This dude? This dude? Okay, in the hood. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business. Okay. Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Betraying your friends sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses, like for totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that, you say? You'll totally do it, and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. What technique do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene, how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. Number 2. You got it, my dude. Here you go. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs.
Unbelievable.
Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard. You've punched hard, and you've even punched really hard. But really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain +4 boldness. Okay. Bagel. Bagel.
All right.
Bagel, are you back? Please be back. Bagel. If Bagel's not back, I think he might have to decide again, WC. I think that's what it's coming down to. You guys, okay. I'm actually really surprised that you guys were able to get Damien so easily. Meanwhile, I'm like, nobody. I don't know anybody who would be into me in the game, at least. Here, I'll Auditorium, you got him, my dude. Oh, okay, somebody's looking fire. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forgot your lines. It's terrible. Oh, it's because you have low charm. Oopsie. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. It's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Dude, he looks so fucking cool. What the fuck? Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuck doors? I don't know what he just said, but okay. I actually think you're only 70% awful fuck door tops. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. Dude, not him confessing his fucking feelings. What the hell? What the hell, Leontay? Girl. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself to create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you can come up with something rad for us. OMG. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams. And those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. I see cucumber. Which direction are we going? bro, that is like also where my brain went. I was like, see, I know 1 is the answer, but sea cucumber would be rad as fuck. Okay. Okay, so while you were gone, Bagel, WC made us have lunch with, like a demon slayer or something, who taught us that if you punch someone, like, really, really hard, not just really hard, you can explode their brain. And Damien just, like, confessed his love for the chat, so yeah. So now he's establishing his love for us, for you, by getting a tattoo. And, yeah. Your choices are, an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams. And those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams. And the pentagrams are on fire. And the fire is on fire. Or a sea cucumber. Also, I can't hear. I don't know if you guys can hear me popping my knuckles, but it feels very, very nice. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours? What the hell? Ugh. Oh, ¿qué pasó? Oh god. Option 1, no further discussion. You got it, dude. Oh my fuck! That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you. Maybe the pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are also pentagrams. And the fire can be sentient, and the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle. And the guns end up on TV because they won't eat their vegetables, and maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts. These will be the raddest tattoos ever. Let's go get them right now and have them on both of our bodies together forever. What? You're about to go get badass matching tattoos with Damien. This is the raddest, the coolest, the dopest, most lit thing to ever have happened, and now you'll be tied together for eternity. You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as 2 boldness and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Okay. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this. Oh, okay. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is magical. It is a magic wall that grants witches. What a wall! A deep voice sounds from the wall, from within the wall, and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it,
Greetings, my love.
it's me, Prince of the Overworld, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
How
A
majestic.
prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It is a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish. A beauty who am I destined to marry? But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I'm the great beauty described in the prophecy? Well, yes. That's sort of what I'm trying to apply. Now come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding. You can't let him get away with this, but that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is the hair of an angel. Clearly, Miranda has the hair of a goddess. What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta? I feel like complimenting her is gonna get the way. I think I'm just going for Miranda now. It's true! The very hair you look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of Theseus herself. Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all of his children, even if it angers the gods. Yeah, you get that. You technically my ex-husband. Well, perhaps the prophecy was speaking metaphorically. And yet, technicalities are the very things these sorts of prophecies turn upon. Oh, alas. Would that I could find a princess with less perfect hair. The prince flees through his portal to go trolling for more princesses. As Miranda glows with pride, you gain 2 smarts, 1 charm, and the phone number of her hairstylist. Oh my god! Sponsor prom! Okay. Just to make sure, y'all wanted to go with Damien, right? Okay. He's not horny as fuck. He's just desperate as fuck, man. I think at this point, I'm just like going for Miranda at this, but I think I prefer Vera, honestly. Okay, which is so funny because like I'm straight, so okay, this is the last time. Okay, and then fire and water, you know.
Let's do this.
Woo! You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but I think your princess is in another castle. God damn it! I could have picked you? Oh my god. But I think your princess is in another castle.
Disgusting!
Oh my god. This failure haunted you for the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for the time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom with you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea! Ah! Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
Let's make this prom our bitch.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Prom night was awesome. You and Damien reflected on all the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. He stayed silent a bit after that, then he added, you know what? I see no problem with that. Best night ever. Cool. Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. What the fuck is this dude? What the fuck is this dude? After the months of prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. But you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda got a job of being a princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Damien became an interior designer, specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They owned a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Very cool. I know. I think he's very relatable too. He's very much a mood. Him just literally holding a sign that says "Marry Me." This is a vibe.
Checking at the entrance, right on time. Got your tokens, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get ready for effing this blast. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
We're just rocking out to this now. Aw, that's so cute. The last one. That's so cute. Okay. I want to look at this really quick. Huh. Oh, the DLC just added 2 new interests. Now we're just fucking around. Ooh! Character editor. Create new one. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. That's dope. I don't think I'll actually be able to figure this out, but it's cool that they like integrated it. Definitely weird. Yeah, I guess you can like make your own characters. Kid mods. Oh my god. Wow, there's quite a lot. Okay. I'm literally just like looking at all the mods now, so. Okay, okay. I just got like a really funny one, so. Okay, okay. I just want to see. I just want to see. I'm gonna do this like really, really quickly. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay. So I was just looking at mods. So now I'm gonna see how they work. One of them you can get with the interdimensional space friends. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, no, this is definitely a reference to Interview with the Vampire.
Yay! What?
Um. I'm literally just trying to get through this, like, as fast as I can. Okay, well that happened.
Let's go. What's up?
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, I can only buy one thing. That's sad.
Let's go. Oh, not bad.
Once again, I'm doing this really, really quickly because I just want to see what happens.
Great. Let's go. Show me that money.
Bruh.
Thank you. Let's go.
Greetings, my love.
Oh my god! 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 It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening!
Hmm. Hmm.
Bruh. My
Let's
prince. My prince is gone. That's okay. I just want to keep
Please
talking to this
stay in
cat.
Later, Gator.
What the hell?
Let's go.
Behold, the narrator.
Wow, okay.
Your stats are so.
Narrator leaves.
Okay, well that happened.
Let's go. What's up? No refunds. Let's go.
Leonard is like the little duck dude. I don't know. I don't know how to make him die. Oh, I can just go by myself.
Hi.
You know what? Yeah, let's go by myself.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Oh, I think Leonard's in the DLC, so. Good music, good music, good music. This is really good music. This is really great music. I want to be the lady with the plants, you know? I'm not even singing along, I just really like this song, and I'm not really paying attention. That was a good game. That was a good game. Okay, okie dokie. I am really pooped, so I'm gonna end stream here. Just a reminder, no stream on Friday, because it is Halloween, and I want people to go like have lives, and also I have a life. But we'll be back on Monday. I know I've been streaming at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Mondays, but I was thinking about moving back to like 9 because I prefer streaming at like a later time. And we'll be playing a fields. No, actually, we're gonna play Minecraft. I'm making an executive decision. We're playing Minecraft. And then this coming Wednesday, I'm still deciding. It depends on whether or not my friends are available to play on Wednesday. Because if they are, then we'll play Peak, and if not, we'll play Skyrim. And then that Friday, we can play Monster Prom again. Hopefully with other people. If not, then I'll just do it with chat. Okay, well, I'm so glad you guys got to be here today to play with me. And I wish you all a very good night. I hope you all sleep. I hope you sleep well. And if it's not nighttime, I hope you have a good day. And I will see you all on Monday. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.